Hey guys, EBP Man here, and today we're taking a look at a brand new accessory that just recently was launched by DJI. This is the DJI Osmo charging case, and this is for the Osmo Pocket. Let's get right to it. DJI has been releasing more and more accessories for the DJI Osmo Pocket, and today we're going to look at the Osmo charging case. So if you have a DJI Osmo Pocket and you'd like to extend its battery life, then you'll want to watch this video. Let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now let's take a closer look at the DJI Osmo charging case so that we can see why you may want to consider this as a solution for your Osmo Pocket. So first of all, one of the coolest things about this case, and I loved when I saw the launch and also at CES 2019, was the fact that by pressing this little button here on the bottom, watch what happens here. Shh. It just opens. No sound effect. I had to put that in. But the product is a really cool product when it comes to presentation. And a matter of fact, if you carry a charging brick, think about it. Would you want to carry something like this, or would you prefer to carry something like this? This makes it so much more convenient to carry. Now, in addition to the charging, now let's talk about that for a second. This is going to give you a 1500 milliamp hour charge. That is going to equate to about one charge and a half of your DJI Osmo Pocket. So your Pocket is going to charge fully once, and then you'll have additional half a charge. So for me, what I do is I have my Osmo Pocket fully charged when I go out, and I'm going to get 1.5 times more, which is going to last me well into the day. Now, in the event that I do need more power, I can always plug it in. I can juice power from my iPad Pro or another device if needed. But what I found is that between the full charge that my Osmo Pocket has and then the charge and a half that I get here, it's more than enough for a full day. Now let's take a closer look at what's going on here. So we'll go ahead and zoom in for a second. So a couple things that you see. You have two slots here where you're going to be able to put micro SD cards, right? So if you do a lot of recording and you want to be able to store your footage, you could do that. Now in the back here, you'll notice that there's two compartments. Each one of those compartments are for the DJI filters, so the ND filters. Now you're not going to be able to have some extended or wide filters that are thicker here, but you can use both DJI branded and non-branded ones if they're the thin ND filters. Now you'll also notice on the bottom here that I have one of my adapters, and you notice how I just took that out. Let me just put it in really quick so you can see. All you're going to do is just place it just like that. It is friction based, so as soon as you press it in, it kind of locks into place. So this is how you would store the actual adapter. And you can put both adapters if you'd like in here. Now it does have a little locking mechanism here that as soon as you put your DJI Osmo Pocket in there, it's going to lock in place. And then you'll notice here on the side, this contact, you're going to have to remove the actual adapter if you have it today, or even the placeholder for the adapter in order for it to fit in the case and actually charge. Now, in addition to having that, you have on the bottom here, you have a little LED and a charging port. So let me show you something. When I close this up, just like this, it's going to light up and tell me how much power is in the base itself or the case itself. So I can charge it, just laying it down like this and plugging it in, but then I can also see what my charging rate is. Now in the front here, once we put our Osmo Pocket in, you're also going to notice that there's an LED. That LED is also going to tell you what you're charging. So let's go ahead and open this up. And what I'm going to do is we'll open it up just like that. We'll leave it here. And I'm going to grab my Pocket. And I just want to show you one other thing. So the Osmo Pocket, I actually have a screen protector, tempered glass screen protector. I've had this question before in my mind. Will having a screen protector impair the case in any way where I just can't use it? So we're going to see that. Now the other thing is, remember, in order to be able to put this in the case, you have to remove this adapter. You're not going to be able to have this adapter on the Pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in place just like this, and you see how I put it. And then this is where the value of this charger, because it's not just about having a battery backup, it's about having a mechanism to stow all your adapters. And if you have filters, you can have two filters, you can have two memory cards, you can have two adapters here, and the Pocket all in a small package. Now take a look at this for a second. Okay, this is going to help you understand if you should get one of these. Here's your charging case, and here's the case. Notice the dimensions. If we put them here side by side, there's not much of a difference, just slightly bigger, but you're still having something that's very pocketable, but something that's also going to carry all your accessories and not have to fumble for them, looking for them in a bag. So we're going to go ahead and open this up again. And now we're going to take a look at how the pocket fits inside the case. And remember, I do have a tempered glass screen protector, and you guys can see that on camera right here. So this is going to be a two-handed process. What you're going to do is one hand hold the case, and you can see I'm holding it right here, and then you're going to take this lens and fix it this way. Now they don't want you facing it upwards, even though it clears everything without a problem, but facing it this way is going to protect your lens. Also, you cannot have any filters on the actual lens itself when you're putting that in. Now it's going to slide in, and I already heard like a clicky sound, and then as I push all the way down, you're going to listen to this. Let me pause. Okay, you heard that click? So that is now in place. Now when I close this, we'll just close it. You'll notice that the LED starts charging here, and it's charging here, so it's indicating that it's charging. Now one of the things that you also can do is turn this little arm here to put it in place. I actually recommend that you do that, and then you flip it over, and then you'll notice that this will start flashing, meaning that it's charging. Now taking it out, this is the trick. Because I have a tempered glass screen protector on there, it went in and it was tight. So what I do is I usually use two hands. So you notice I'm going to take these hands, this hand here, and then this hand right here, and then I'm just sliding it back like this, and then it will come out. Using just one hand does not work. Now, I've been doing this for about a week now, using it, and I haven't really seen any problems with the device or the case, but if you do get a tempered glass screen protector, I just wanted to warn you that the fit is a little tight. So now the big question is this worth it? Is the actual case worth it? So if we were just to think about this as a battery, I'd say it isn't. It would not be worth it at all. I think that you can find some inexpensive options with higher capacity, and it would be more affordable. However, I'm kind of torn because the combination of the storage area that you have here with the battery makes this 100% worth it. I found it very convenient, especially as I have to have this in my bag and I have to find the adapters. Sometimes I'm shooting either with an iPhone, sometimes I'm shooting with an Android phone, or I want to transfer things maybe to my iPad Pro, some of the footage, and I find that fumbling for these adapters can be a royal pain. So having everything here makes this case worth it. The other thing that is the pro is the storage. These memory cards, big win for me as I'm switching cards. And then the third thing that I'll mention is for those of you who have filters, having the filters here also makes a big difference because you don't have to carry all these different cases and worrying about storing. So for me, what I would advise is if you want to be able to cut down on storage, containers or boxes, and you want to have just a simple battery solution, plus you want to be able to store all your filters and memory cards in one simple solution, then, yeah, definitely it's worth it. So that concludes our review of the Osmo Pocket charging case for the DJI Osmo Pocket. Let me know what you think. Would you pick it up? Do you think it's worth the money? Do you think, having the battery and the storage solution all in one makes this a value? Love to hear from you in the comment area below. See you in the next one.